Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot.
This is your reading, bonus reading. It's a 5-card spread. It's like a mini read in case I didn't get everybody, in that last reading. But this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Looking for new energies and hopefully positive energies for Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. I'm not going to split shuffle these, but I will turn them in a certain direction because they're really big in my hands. I've had them for a while, but they're very difficult for me to shuffle. Let's go shuffle them a little bit more. And like I said, I always look for a positive reading. If we don't get one, we do work through it for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Good energies, hopefully positive energies. Let's see what's going on, the incoming energy here anyway. 4 of Wands in reverse. I'm seeing this for just about everybody. 4 of Wands is that you're trying to regain a happy home. Something's kind of amiss with your home life, with happiness, with celebrations, with weddings, so anything like that. Birthdays. But it's like everybody's got that 4 of Wands energy in reverse. Just about everybody. Past. Trying to regain balance, trying to keep balance. Beautiful cards. I don't know if you can see it with this lighting. They're gold. I love them. They're just so large in my hands and they're very, very solid, but they'll last a long time. But in the past position, you're trying to regain balance, keep balance, temperance in your life. Aquarius, you are. But the obstacle is the devil, the Capricorn possibly, or being obsessed or fixated on something. Sometimes it has to do with addictions, all kind of things like that. I'll clarify because it could be so many things. It could be that you have a strong desire towards somebody or something. Current environment, you are going to regain strength. You are regaining strength, believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy, and you may not feel that way, but you are regaining strength. Strength is coming in. For some of you, you may be dealing with a Leo. Outside influences that are coming towards you is a 10 of Cups type energy. Someone that's coming towards you is not real happy. Or someone on the outside, they're not getting their happily ever after. We'll find out who it is or what it is. 8 of Wands. And messages in the very end. Be careful of traveling, Aquarius. With the 8 of Wands, you may have a mishap. And watch out for communications. There may be a mishap. We'll see what that is. I got to find out. Because I do see that 10 of Cups coming towards you. That someone's not happy on the outside coming in. But you yourself are regaining strength. But someone else isn't happy. You may get a message from them. It's kind of weird. A little off. But let's go back to the past. You're trying to regain balance. From an unhappy situation. Maybe home life. Or just not enjoying life in general. And you're trying to redo your life. You're trying to get things together. So 2 cards. And I do shuffle these prior and meditate on them. Because I like to get that vibe in there. I like to get that energy in there. So in case you don't, if you wonder if I just pick these up out of the blue, I don't. I definitely have them ready for you. But the Temperance. In the upright, I need 2 cards for Aquarius. We know you're trying to regain balance. Judgment, you made a final decision to regain balance in the past. Over entrapments, over feeling trapped about something. You were trapped. You felt like you couldn't get out of something. A lot of, stress towards that. But you made a final decision to come out of that entrapment. Something had you bound pretty tightly or interfered in your life too. 8 of Swords has a lot to do with interference. People sticking their nose in your business, work going amok, all kind of things. But like I said, you're trying to regain balance, and it looks like you pretty much are doing very well. The obstacle and chains. I'll call that chains. That's what it is, being chained to something. So I need 2 cards, basically for the devil, chains. 2 cards, please, for Aquarius. In case you want to see it, Look at this card. Isn't that cool? a cool card. Let's get 2 cards for that. Yeah, maybe you're a little obsessed or really not really overthinking, but really intensely thinking about getting your overall stability in life. That's what you're wanting most of all right now. King of Coins, some of you can be dealing with an earth sign or just regaining stability altogether. Or like I said, you could be dealing with a change situation where you're having trouble letting go, or someone may have trouble letting you go over a situation. I'm feeling it for some of you. Someone may be a little bit older or mature. Someone trying to regain stability. But I do see a lot of obsession, a lot of deep thought, change situation of trying to recover in some way. Current environment, you are regaining strength, Aquarius. Some of you, like I said, could be dealing with a Leo. But I need 2 cards for the strength card of the current environment for Aquarius. What are they regaining strength from? Or are they dealing with a Leo? 5 of Swords in reverse. You're no longer willing to fight. I think it's a fight. Let me see. I gotta turn this around. Could be this. No, it's a 6 of Swords. Hard to tell. I'm not used to these cards. It's a 6 of Swords in reverse. You're trying to come out of troubled waters, and you just want to be happy. And it does look like you're trying to come out of like some kind of event that's got you to where you have to recover, where you must be happy again. You're making a conscious decision to do so, to go where you're wanting to go. But the outside influences is the 10 of Cups in reverse. The 10 of Cups in reverse, someone on the outside is not happy. They're not getting their happily ever after. What is coming towards you? And I think someone's going to send you a message. Now that I see with the 8 of Wands, you may hear from them in a weird way, like they may, drunk dial you or something like that. I'm just giving an example. Not everybody does that. But the 10 of Cups in reverse, I need 2 cards, please, for Aquarius. What is coming towards them? Three of Cups. Someone's definitely hitting the sauce a little bit on the outside in. 7 of Wands. And they're going to tell you something. They're going to get liquid courage. Oh, yeah. They're going to tell you why they're not happy, okay? Like I said, you may get a phone call that's a little off, or hear about it in some way, maybe a text message. Because the 8 of Wands, usually when I see it in reverse, it may delayed messages, or if someone's avoiding sending a message, but it also could be very chaotic type messages, weird messages. So the 8 of Wands in reverse, I need 2 cards, please, for Aquarius. Someone's hitting the sauce a little too much. Yeah, they're going to say, yeah, I'm done with you. I'm glad I dropped you. Or they're going to have trouble. The World card also could be they say, I can't move on. Let's do this again. It's all kind of things. They're going to be going back and forth with it. That's what the 8 of Wands is about. They're wanting their happily ever after with you. I see it as the outside coming in, they're not happy, but in the end, either someone's wanting their happily ever after, or you're getting your happily ever after in a situation. But you are going to get possibly a message or hear some way, in a weird way, someone just spouting off because, they've been hitting the sauce a little bit too much. Let's see what you're supposed to travel towards. This is the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. Had these for a while. Had all these cards for a while. Just, I got my favorites, just like every other tarot reader. But I need a card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the Sacred Tarot. The Sacred Traveler. I need a card, please. What road are they supposed to be taking? Or what they're supposed to be going towards for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. First light, beginning of a new cycle. I do see that. Where did I see that? I do see you making a conscious decision just to be happy and regaining strength. But you're beginning a new cycle. There's a new light coming into your world. I do see that 10 of Cups, you know, happily ever after. There is a beginning of a new cycle for you. Okay? Let's see if we get another card. Grace and gratitude. Be happy. Be grateful for the things you learn in life and get in life that's teaching you a certain situation, a certain lesson. And you're going to realize that it's not all for nothing, even though that sounds a little crazy. You learn from it, you'll grow from it, you're getting your happily ever after, and you're starting a new cycle. So be grateful that whatever ended or whatever happened or whatever occurred in your life that caused you a lot of interference, it was to set you on a different path. That's what I'm trying to put out. Let me see what the Moonology cards say. We'll pull a card from that. It'll give us more information about Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. More advice, what you're supposed to be doing, what you can do for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sticking. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. I do see a lot of North Node energy coming in because I think Venus is going to either be doing this or has done it. Venus is hitting the North Node. It's going to cause a fated event. So step out of your comfort zone because something fated is going to happen that is going to set you on a different course or the right course and starting a new cycle. It is like a fated event that's going to happen that will most likely make you think that you're going to get your happily ever after. And be grateful that you know, even though the past has been negative in some way, be grateful. I know it sounds crazy that you're getting a new lease on life because not everybody gets this, you know. I do see someone coming towards you, and like I said, they may be overindulging. That could be the obstacle also here. Someone is overindulging. It has to do with, you know, that also, where they're going to, you know, get some courage, liquid courage, I call that, overindulging. And they're going to say, I really wanted that 10 of Cups with you, you know. They're going to be upset. And they're going to go back and forth with it. With the 8 of Wands, it's going back and forth kind of haphazardly. And they're going to say one minute they wanted to work with you, and next minute, I'm glad I did this now. But I do think someone wants a restart in some way, but it's up to you whether you accept that, because I see you beginning a new cycle, whether with them or with something else. You're going for your happily ever after. Be grateful because you're having a fated event happening with the North Node. Okay, so step out of your comfort zone. Don't get too comfortable. Don't sit back. Don't hide away, because new things are coming. Things are changing for you. Okay, I'm gonna let this go. I will talk to you later. Bye.